Hello everybody and welcome to the Laughing Stock channel. Today we're continuing to work on this mirror that I covered with Driftwood. We left off, I was working right over in this section. I basically just kind of left everything where it was mostly, except I played with this stick a little bit to try and see if I could find a place to use it. But we're just going to keep working right where we kind of left off in the last video, right over in this section, you know, filling in holes where we can see the wood. Like I can see it over here, I can see it through here, just kind of giving it a little more depth and stuff like that. So we're going to keep working. I need to fill in a little bit of an edge right here and a couple of holes right here. So, and like I said, under there, there's like, I wonder if a piece fell off there at some point. I'm not sure because there's definitely a hole there. I might have to move my paper and tape a little bit there to kind of fill in that hole, but maybe I'll look for a stick that would be the right length and just kind of find something to fill it in with. That's not terrible. I want a little bit longer, or is it? That one's a little bit loose too. I'm gonna have to tighten that down. So we, you know, it's been 2 years since we made this thing, like I said. So I probably kind of have jarred it around, and I'm probably missing a stick from there, and that one probably got loose at the same time. So I feel like maybe I could give something a little bit thicker. That's not too bad like that. All right, I'm going to take this tape. I don't want to pull it back too far, but maybe just a little bit. Give myself a little working area there. That might be just enough. Kind of fold that paper back down or whatever, but all right, so what did I have here? What angle do I need to glue this? Kind of like that. Kind of tucks in behind the other things. Okay, so now I know which side I got to glue on. Is this side. Get in there. There we go. Now it's sticking a little better. I need to kind of add a little glue up on this one too. It's almost coming out. I'd like to hide it though. Hide the glue. Okay. Got a little bit up in here. And a couple pieces. Need something right. I got like a hole here and a hole here. And I need something that's kind of going to work over it, or I got to use a couple different sticks. Whatever. I got to figure this out here. You never know. Sometimes you can find one stick that'll do both, but I don't really like that either. It might go. Sometimes you can, there. I like that. Maybe, I don't know. As I look at it from the outside over here, I can see the hole more. I don't like it after all. That's actually pretty good. Yeah, I kind of like that, I think. Still debating, because now as I look on the side again, I can see the hole a little more again. I kind of like that there, but I kind of don't like it because I wish it was longer. Like, I don't like to like match up the ends of two sticks like that. I like to like overlap overlap things. That actually looks good there, but I need to fill in that hole first. That's my priority. Go dig into my box again. It seems like all the small sticks drift to the bottom of the box. There's some big ones there though. Look at that thing. That'll be fun to stick somewhere in there. You know, it doesn't want to sit in my hand. It just seemed like a good idea, but it's not just working out for me. That's not bad there. I mean, it needs more over in here too on the back side. I don't know if I'm on camera, but and then I'll need something else there, but I don't mind that there. I'm gonna do it. And we're just gonna trust that we're gonna find something else to fill it. There you go. There, that's how I want it. Yep, got it, okay. Lots and lots of strings. All right, so I need a piece back in this corner. Maybe we go back to something that we kind of liked, but we didn't like in that particular spot. Oh, look at that. Kind of like that, sort of. There's still a gap there, but I might just fill that with something small. I don't know if I like this or not. It's not really sitting. I just don't know. I like it, but I don't like it. It did have a nice curve to it though. But see, I like it, except I don't like it sticking up there. That's not bad. I'm not sure. And when you're not sure, then you just don't do that one. What about a curvy one? Yeah, that I'm liking. I like that. Okay, so and just for this back side. Don't trip on my fingers. That's pretty good. All right. I still gotta kind of fill in some cracks as we work our way around. Oh, there's still a little spot right here. I still gotta do something with that one. I could be creative and do something that, you know, it's kind of a nice, unique topper piece. See, I don't like how that sticks out so far. I feel like it's just an accident waiting to happen for somebody to rip that off. It'll look good like pointing down if I find the right spot, you know, like that or something. We'll keep playing. They're just too big to use anymore. They would, you know, some of the bigger ones were good for the base to get the lines going, but okay, that could work there. It's got to lay down in there like that to fill the crack, but then I got some left there yet, so That's kind of nice. I like that. I like how it drapes over that other one. And it still fills the crack like I needed to fill the crack. Got some holes in here too I need to fix. Not fix, but cover. That looks good like that. I saw this funky piece in there earlier. It might be kind of cool to kind of use it to fill a big gap. So far it's not fitting for me anyway that I can see. I think it's got to lay down. It can't be sticking up real bad. We'll keep an eye on it. There might be a spot. Alright, I have a big hole through here. Like a big spot. Be nice if something kind of curved and went back into that spot. See, I kind of like the idea of like playing with this somewhere, like maybe here or something. But I need to fill it in underneath that first. And then it only works if it works, you know? I could do... Okay, that looks pretty good like that, but I still need a piece there. I know I still have this one I haven't glued down yet. It's still in my mind. I just... Alright, that's pretty good. There's still a little gap there yet, but I'll put another one there maybe, like a small something. Maybe that. Alright, I think I will be gluing these pieces down. That goes there. This goes there. This one goes here. Hope you guys are seeing what I'm working on. Not get too far out of camera range, I hope. And then I think something like this will kind of fill in the rest of that gap. That would be okay. Could be a little bit longer. Remember, I'm still kind of toying with the idea of this going here somewhere. It's hard to break small sticks. I need to cover up that crack right there. Try this. Oops, it was so good. Yeah, I broke it too. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm still like leaning on putting this here somewhere. Still needs a cover-up piece there. Just a small thing, but needs a little something. All right. See, I like this here. I need to fill in the holes around it and give it something to attach to down here, under here. And I don't, so I don't want to glue it there until I kind of get the other stuff that needs to go underneath it. Because what if I can't get something to fit, you know? See, I had a little spot here. It's not big enough. Like this kind of, I'm working on underneath this branch here, and then I got to fill in over here a little bit too. It's kind of a lot of little spots that don't really line up. I think I'm actually going to stick that in there. It's kind of awkward and weird spot, but okay, how do we get this in here without burning my fingers? That's the tricky part too. All right, that worked out. Okay. Maybe I do a couple bigger ones. See, that doesn't look half bad like that. I was thinking I was trying to kind of fill it in with small little pieces, but I kind of like it like that one there. I'm going to do that one. You know, it's like a giant jigsaw puzzle without instructions, you know? You just kind of got to figure it out as you go. It's stuck pretty well there. Still got a good sized hole right in there. I missed a spot back here as I've been working my way around, so I'm going to go back and get that too. And like those. This one's here. Get another stick. Glue stick, I mean, everything's stick and wood, right? They all have the same sounds. There's something back there. I don't want too many like decorative sticks close together. If I've got this big cool one right here, which isn't glued down yet, but I don't want to put like another like kind of fun decorative too close to it, you know. But I do got to cover up this spot with something. Nope, don't like it. That might work. I still might have to stick like a couple tiny pieces in there, but I think I like that okay. in there. All right. Yeah, that's good without being too fancy, you know. And then I can just get something small right here. Kind of cover up that hole a little bit. There, like that. That'll work. You know, with inflation nowadays, I've sold several of these mirrors, and like I said, they were smaller than this. I feel like I've sold them for like about 40 bucks, I think. I think I could get 50 out of this one. I really do. I think it's worth that. I mean, I spend a lot of time doing it, but I do it out of fun too. You know, it's enjoyable for me. I feel like there's a crack right through there between woods that I need to, between sticks that I need to cover. Where was that hole? There was still a hole underneath, right in there, that I need to cover. Unless I can take this back to that. No, I don't really like it there. I think I like it there. Somewhere right about here. Doesn't have to be exact for the moment, but I think that's gonna look really cool there. I just need to kind of fill it in, I guess, right here. I think I'll go back to that hole later. I don't have to do it right this minute. Okay, some kind of thinner sticks to kind of go under here that are gonna not mess up the look that I want with that. That one's actually pretty good right there. It gives it a little more support underneath there. And then I need to fill in a crack along here. No, don't fall. There. I almost feel like I should just go ahead and glue that in. Alright, just set that down. I'm going to glue this. Right there. That's where I want that. Alright, I have a spot right here where I need to put something under here. Yeah, that's going to work like that. So I'm going to glue this one under there first. Alright, I'm sorry if I'm doing it half off camera. I like that. Okay, so I know where that goes. Right where that goes. Okay, so there. I'm kind of trying to see where I need to put glue. So there. I'm not even sure anymore. I've lost track of where exactly I needed to go with it, but I'm tripping all over the place. Okay, I know this end is about there. Cool. Okay. Yep, I feel like I did good. I got a little bit of filling up here, but that's not affected by that stick, so. Yeah, that looks good like that. Let's find a couple more pieces to kind of do do something with here. That one's definitely a good spot there. I'm gonna definitely do that one. I just gotta find the next good stick for the next spot. Need some more glue under here. That's pretty good. Okay. Kept moving on me, but I think we're okay. I feel like that's too big. Or maybe I break it off. I really need to cover that hole. Kind of like that. There's a big hole there that I need to cover, and that kind of, it covers most of it. It's just a little edge right there. Let me see. That's pretty good. It lays a little better if it goes my way, though. That's what I'm doing right there. I could put a little stick in a couple different places, small sticks. There. Yeah, I like that. That works. Still need something here. And that might be it. Either way, I don't think that matters. Get some glue from the, there we go, just like that. That's pretty good. I think we need a small something right in there. I mean, really even pretty small. It's really tight, really small though, really tiny. I don't think it's too small. No, it's almost the same problem, like it's just too tiny. Yeah, I just need a bigger, thicker stick. It's short. Dig it in my box of tricks. No, I did not want to cover that up at all, but I broke the stick. I just need something like that, just to kind of fill that crack, that's all. And something could go in there that's kind of small too. I want to cover that up. Like that. That feels like kind of a divot or whatever you want to call it there. I still almost feel like I want to put something there, but I don't know what yet. I don't want to like do anything too decorative there because it'll detract from what I've already got going. And I still got that hole back here. Maybe. I'm starting to push out farther and farther into the mirror though. I'll think about that. I'm gonna leave that laying right there, but I don't know if I like that or not. Alright, so we're moving along here. A hole there. Oh, I still have a hole here I need to cover a little bit with something. If I could work it right, we could cover up both holes at once. Maybe. That's not too bad. Do I like that there? It still doesn't cover up that hole though, so I don't think that really works for me. And then I could still fill something there to cover, maybe. Yeah, I think that'll work. That's not how I had it, is it? Oh, there we go, like that. Like that didn't look right. Alright, and then I'll still need something like this or something to cover the top edge of that hole. That maybe works. I don't know. I need some pieces up here too, so like there could be something a little bit bigger there. If I could find the right shape, you know. Shape of it, how it fits in there, how it lays down in there. Guess that's okay like that. Kind of covers that hole mostly. I don't know. I don't know if I like it. small. There we go. That one lays in there nice. Kind of works, but I wonder if I should kind of work on this hole first. That kind of works, but yeah, I think I'll work on that there first. Something to kind of, maybe small, too small. That goes pretty good there. I think it's that hole in there. Going for that one. Yeah, that looks good there. Still gotta cover up some of this other stuff up here, but we're still working. Do a couple pieces here, like so. Yep, it's still got a big gapping hole down the bottom under there. That one, I kind of like that I still got to do a little bit more work, but you still need something up top there. Still hot glue there. I don't know if I want to lay it there quite yet. That's pretty good. I need to get the outside edge here. I got quite a big chunk there. Big piece. Actually, it's not bad. It's kind of about the same length of all the other ones beside it, but I'll end up burying those a little bit, I feel like. It's a big space to cover, so I think I do need to go with like a big stick. Make sure it lays down there good. Alright, gotta do a little bit here on that edge there too. Lay in there right though, you know. That's not bad like that. That fits in there pretty good. It sticks over the edge of the frame a little bit on the side. There, that looks pretty good. It kind of tucks in there. There. Make sure I get it right. Okay. Right in that crack, get it going there. Nope, I just moved something over there. Okay, that's pretty good. I still gotta cover up the edge out here a little bit with something. And I have to go with a couple smaller sticks. See, when you stick, I don't like how it sticks out here, you know. I mean, I don't mind it sticking up here a little bit because I'll kind of fill this in anyway. I'll make it a little taller there. See how it's taller over here and then it gets shorter because I need to do like another layer or even sometimes two pieces. Do something big up here on this side. Cover up some things somewhere. I don't know. We'll just keep playing over there, but maybe even a big thing like something like a chunk like that. Actually, that don't look bad. Kind of fills that gap there a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. That ain't bad. I'll think about it. I want to work on this edge over here. Just bring up some more pieces. Look at these fun things. I love fun pieces like that. I get distracted. I'm still working over here. Look at that. It's not awful. I don't really like this, but I do want to fill this in a little bit more on the edge, so I feel like this could work here. I think I would do that. Somewhere in here, it's got to kind of fit in there a little bit like that. I feel like it's a good spot right there. Okay, and then I gotta fill this gap in here. That's not sitting there yet, so. And I still need to go back here and get a little bit here, huh? There we go, it's not bad like that. Once again, I feel like I got all these same length right here. I like to break up lengths, you know. But I do need to put something in here yet to fill that in, so maybe that's still okay like that. And then I'll put something on top that fills in like a short area. Is that the right spot? Yeah, because then I was going to fill in that with something. Okay. Too big. Don't like it. Yeah, that's better. It kind of lays down in there and covers that hole up. Stick. I've forgotten how many sticks I've gone through on this. I had laid out, I think, half a dozen or something, 6 or 8. I don't know. I have a couple left there. Okay, we could put a little something in here to give it a little more height to kind of match that area up there. There's glue right there. Something a little fun, something squiggly. There, see, like that, that's kind of cool. I forgot where I was going with it. Right about there, I think. There we go. Sit down like that. That's cool. We can put a little height through here too. It's just something plain and simple. Look at that, it's hollowed out. I don't know what kind of wood that is. It's kind of something soft. You can't tell once I lay it on top of another piece. There, I actually kind of like it. Slid under there. Probably should have put it in first, but it works. There we go. Alright, now I got another edge right here on the outside that I need to do something with. See, that's not too bad. Try it this way. No, that way is nice. Sticks out more. Maybe like that a little bit, and then I'll fill in there. I don't know if I like it after all. Nope. There we go. That looks pretty good like that. Get my hand on it the right way. Big mess over on this other side of the table over here. I feel like it's not, I didn't get the glue on the right side of the stick very well. There, that'll hold it there better. Okay. It's coming along, I'm liking it. Kind of a big area through here, well, number of areas through here that need some covering up. Playing a little bit till I find something I like. Actually, I kind of like that. Covers a little bit of a couple holes. Gives it a little height. Don't get me wrong, I still got spots I gotta fill in, but it kind of looks okay. Some edging here too that needs a little filling in. It's not bad like that. And then something else there alongside of it. Haven't decided for sure yet. That, I think, might work. Alright, that's gonna go there. This is gonna go there. Okay, let me check the spacing of that. That way. Okay. Alright, now we're covering up. That's kind of neat. Big old piece on the edge like that. Not bad, not bad. Maybe something to fill in there and then go over it. No, that doesn't lay down as well, does it? I think that's gonna go there. I just like it. Have to connect it down here. There we go, I think. Okay. Yeah, that's good. I still gotta fill in up here, but I liked that piece there, so I don't know why, but it's there now. Still need to fill in back here. It's not bad, actually. Yeah, that looks good there. Okay. There, and on the bump, and then on the front side, and all over up here. Wait, I think it was supposed to go there. Yeah, it's got to fill in that hole up there a little bit more. Okay. There's a piece right there. I feel like they could fill in there. We still need some pieces. Don't like it. Oh, that's already like busted, so I'm gonna break it the rest of the way. Maybe. Alright, well that's the start of something. I don't need a little more. Get it in there. this. Can't do any of those big chunky things because I already have a big chunky right there, so. Put this on that hole to fill in the hole. Get some prongs that want to stick out of there. Maybe I need something here. I need both height and crack fillers, so we're working on a couple different things here, but here, that one's so. I don't know. The more I look at it, the more I don't like it. It kind of fills in the hole, but I don't like it. Dig it in the box again. Find something up here. Let's just loosen it. That's okay, that's not terrible. To help fill in that little hole right there, the knot works right there. I have to build up the height a little bit, but it's not bad. Okay. Maybe like that. Yeah, that works. There, right like that to fill that hole. Okay. Need something right there. Something. No, get in there. I mean, I kind of like it, but it still leaves a little gap. Kind of don't like it. There's also a little gap right in there, I just see. It actually works pretty good like that. There. See, I see, gaps as I go back and I'll spin the thing around 5 times and still find more holes. It's not bad. I like that. It's kind of simple and plain when it's right next to all the other busy pieces. That's probably why I like it, I think. You got a couple busy pieces here with different curves and bends and stuff, and to have some simplistic stuff, I think is a good idea. Piece right in here too. Too long. It needs to be a little longer. There, you have a bunch of pieces right there. I don't know if I want another fancy piece there, but let's see how it fits. It doesn't really show as a fancy piece because it's kind of hidden. I think that's what we'll use. This is tucking right in there. Oops. Forgot that wasn't in there. I got a hole like right here I need to fill. There, that looks good like that. Okay, just gotta keep filling space, like as we work around, filling holes. And adding height really is what we're working on now. Holes and height. And then, somewhere here maybe we'll do another like fancy shaped piece. Okay, the top is on this end because there's a rope hanging on it already. So I can't remember where I got this mirror. Sometimes I pick them up free off Marketplace. People are just giving away, furniture and things like that on our Buy Nothing group. And sometimes I pay, $5-10 at a garage sale, but I never pay more than 10. Usually not more than 5. It depends on the mirror. If it's bigger like this one, I might have paid 10, but I really kind of think I might have got this one free. And I actually have a couple more mirrors waiting. Now, if you guys like these things, that's great, but I'm not shipping them. So I can't sell them like online. It's impossible. I just need to sell them local. I don't know yet. I just keep looking at different pieces and go, no, I don't really care for that. Yeah, that one's good there, but then this doesn't fit it with it, you know. Kind of keep. I mean, the most important part is to fill in the gaps, the holes, the, you know, in between the pieces that I have going, and then to finish it off with like kind of cool top pieces and stuff. There we go. That fills in that crack there nicely. I like the way that lays there. Right, like that. And we'll find something to fill in that crack. Maybe that. It doesn't lay too bad there. Get a little glue on it. Okay, I just found a piece here that I kind of liked filling in a hole there a little bit. Sort of. Kind of like the way it laid, but it didn't fill in the hole real good. Like it left a little hole. I don't think it's terrible. I think we'll go for it. I could use a small piece, like right on the outside edge right here. There's gonna be another small piece right here. Actually, I like it where how it goes there. We're gonna put that there. More glue. Kind of a unique shape there. Just the extra little pieces sticking out, and that's not bad there. I don't have any like major holes I need to cover up there. I'm just kind of more decorative. Kind of like that. I'm going for it. Let's put a little bit extra in there. Alrighty, that looks okay there. Have I gotten all the way around since I started on the first video? I almost feel like I might have. Just need a little more height in spots and maybe a little more decoration, and then I feel like it's kind of done. I don't know. We'll keep playing a little bit. I'm not sure if I left pieces laying that weren't glued down. Yeah, I like that there. That gives a little height. laying here a little bit. Now I need a piece like down here too on the edge, something small. Well, something short. Or that curves up and over the top, like this possibly. That isn't terrible. And then I can give a little height right there. I think that'll be okay like that. Hopefully I get the glue in the right spots. I could add a little touch right there. That. I'll add something a little bit in here to give us some height. Maybe something unique a little bit. So this is the top again, so having some height decoration. You know, I've got this one here. I feel like that's still okay here. When I get done and off camera, I'll be cleaning up these strings for days. Okay, let's see if we can get that back kind of where we about had it. And glued down good. All right, we need a little bit of glue right here. Pretty good. Okay, what do we think overall? I'm going to kind of spin it and look at it because I feel like maybe we're about done. Like also, I'm kind of looking and like to see how the height is. Make sure I don't have too like big dips anywhere, like that go down big time. I mean, it's pretty close to the same height around. I mean, it varies a little bit, and it's gonna, but I kind of like it. I hope you guys are looking as I go by. Like I said, I did leave the outside edge of the old wood, but from the front, as it's hanging up on a wall, all you're gonna see is this pretty much. I mean, I just don't feel like I want to cover that up because, like I said on the other video, there's so much weight on it already. To add more weight to cover up that edge, I feel like it's just too much. Like I said, I'm gonna be pulling these strings for days. You probably can't see them because they're so skinny, but they're all over the place. I kind of think I'm pretty much done. I mean, besides cleaning it up, which will take a long time. So I think I'm going to end the video and just pretend like it's done. If I do a little more off camera, nobody will ever know. Thank you guys for watching Laughing Stock channel, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, this project. I'll probably at some point tell you like if I sell it, but if you guys could all push that like button, leave comments what you think of it, let me know. I'd appreciate it, and I'll catch you on the next video, guys. Thanks so much. Bye bye.